We are in Basta, Beirut. This is a neighborhood that's very crowded. Last night at 4 a.m., 6 missiles that are bunker busters, 2,000 pounds each at least, one after the other hit this location. There is up until now 23 martyrs pulled out of the rubble of the building that was here. And we don't know if there's injured. You could see the destruction. The parts of the building hit here. In fact, what we can see actually a beam from this building that was bombed bouncing off, making that hole, and then landing all the way behind us here on the car, on this van. You could see the beam of the building right here. This is how big this explosion was. This is the heaviest bombing of Beirut, the third heaviest bombing in Beirut that has been recorded. The assassination of Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah, and then the assassination of Sayyid Safiuddin, and this is the third largest bombing to hit Lebanon since the beginning of the attempted invasion 60 days ago. Unbelievable destruction. This building has some parts of it keep on falling every once in a while, and the crews are still digging on the other side of this huge mound of rubble. This excavator has stopped, but behind on the other side of the road, there's still ongoing work for extraction. We can't go from the other side because the crews are busy trying to find if there's any survivors or the bodies of the martyred. Again, on that side of the street, many buildings damaged. That's where, in these buildings, as we see around us, that are damaged, where the victims that have survived are, where last night at 4 a.m. everybody was sleeping, and in the middle of the night, 4 a.m., children and families sleeping. There's no reason for this attack but terrorism. Look at the amount of destruction. Look at this hole. Oh my God. Ya Allah. Look at the amount of destruction. There's fire still going from that site. All the buildings gone. The hole is at least 50 meters deep. Look at this. My Lord. We were talking to locals earlier, and they all said they thought their buildings are also going to be destroyed in this attack. It shook the whole neighborhood. We felt it across the city. People's beds. But the locals are also defiant, like the whole population of Lebanon that is refusing to surrender in front of the terrorism of the Zionist entity. This should be added to the list of war crimes and crimes against humanity, of genocide, of eradication, that have been put on the arrest warrant of Netanyahu and the outgoing former Minister of Defense of the Zionist colony, and a list of all the current Minister of Defense of the Zionist colony and all the generals, especially in the Air Force, should be also added on the arrest warrants. Anyone of the ambassadors of the Zionist colony that continue to represent the Netanyahu regime should be also added on the arrest warrants for this crime and for the genocide of tens of thousands of Palestinian civilians and Lebanese civilians over the last 14 months. The reign of terror of the Zionists must end. Local elected politicians, including the Mukhtars, the city hall representatives, and Member of Parliament Amin Shirri, all came during the day while the excavations were happening, spoke to the media, denied that there is any military significance to this location or that there was any Hezbollah representatives that were targeted in some assassination operation. The reality is we have now 23 martyrs, tens of injured, people unaccounted for, and the work continuing for searching for the survivors and or the bodies of those who were killed last night at 4 a.m. This is Laith Marouf from Free Palestine TV. Visit our website, freepalestine.video. Continue to donate and subscribe to all our socials. Until I see you next time, I bid you all a free Palestine.